Hello friends. So in this video, let's see what is host selector in Angular. So in the last video of view encapsulation, we saw that view encapsulation is basically whatever CSS, right? Whatever CSS and styles you add for a component, you move it to the component specific SCSS file, right? So this were the class which was applied to this form, right? And we had those in styles.scss. What we did, we moved it to the form specific SCSS files. So in the same scenario, suppose there is a style which is applied to the component itself. Okay? This is referring to the component. Previously, whatever we moved to the SCSS file, they were class or they could be an ID, right? But in this scenario, we have a form. I mean, it basically refers to the component itself. So if you see app form, this is an app form and it is referring to the component itself. So if I move this to component specific SSS file, you will see that it doesn't work, right? It doesn't get applied. So if you look at here, app form, and this style is not getting applied, like display block and margin. So you will not find it here, right? Why? Because when we move it to the forms or component specific SSS file, it will not get this element, right? This selector, because it is referring to the component itself, right? So here you will not find that element because this element is used on app. So how to modify the selector to refer to the component styles, right? Component itself. So for that, we use a host selector, and that can be done through host. So when we write a host, it means this styles needs to be applied to the component itself or the host component itself, right? So if you see now, it gets applied, right? So whenever you want to refer the component itself to apply a style or anything to the component itself, then we have to write a host like this. Or you can call host selector. And if you see in the styles, if you see, this is referring to this identifier. And what is this identifier? If you see, this is an attribute which is applied to the app form. So whenever you use a host, it adds an identifier. Same identifier you can see somewhere like app root. So these are components. App root is a component. App component is a component, and app form is a component. So whenever there is a form and we apply host, so these attributes gets added, and styles are applied to this attribute. All right. So this was this video was on host selector. Hope you like it. Thank you. Bye.